Hello everyone. So again we are here with a new video with a new problem every day. So the today problem is intersection of two arrays 2 and this is easy problem and actually it is very easy. So let's understand this problem. So we have given two arrays nums1 and nums2 and we have to return the intersection between these two arrays and we have to return the answer in any order. Okay, so what do you mean by intersection? Intersection means the common elements which is present in nums1 and nums2. So you can see this 2 2 and this 2 2 is common in both the arrays. That's why our answer is 2 2. How we can solve this problem? Okay, so the very first approach which comes to everyone's mind is let's suppose we have 1 2 2 and 1, and the second array we have 2 and 2. So we are there and we just check is 1 is present there. No, we come here and we check if 2 is present there. Yeah, the 2 is present. So we create an answer array where we store our answers. So this is 2. Now we are here and now we check if the 2 is present here. It says yes, and we are again 2. Now we are here. It says no, 1 is not present in this array. So this is our answer, right? But this answer not work for every case. Let me take another case so that you can understand it very well. So let's suppose we have a test case like 1 2 2 and 1, and there is only 2 and there 1. So in that case what actually happens, we are here and we check is 1 is present there. It says yes, so we store 1 here. Then I is there and we check if 2 is present. It says yes. Now we are here, we check 2 is there. Yeah, 2 is there. We make it as our answer. Now we go to 1 and yeah, 1 is also present there, and that becomes our answer, which is wrong because we want the common elements. If we find a common element like this, then we can't use this element again for the next intersection. So how we can solve this problem? Okay, so there is a lot of like you can think for a lot of solution, but the way we can solve this problem is, if understand it, if we sort our array. Why we sort our array? That is the question, that is the problem. Because what is the time complexity of the previous problem? Okay, previous solution that I will tell you, but it is not actually the solution. But if we try in that way and there are no duplicates, the time complexity is n square, which is very high, and this is not a right solution for this problem. So the solution is, what we do, we sort this array. So we get 1 1 2 and 2, and the another one is this, which is 2 and 2. After that we create two pointers. Okay, we know that this array is sorted, we know that this array is sorted. We will compare these two elements. So we will check if the element at this pointer is equal to element at this pointer. No, but we can see that the element at this pointer is less than that. What does that mean? Can we figure out something from there? Yes, obvious. As we know that this is sorted, and wherever we are is less than the element we are, it means this is the greater element than that. Okay, and this is sorted as well. So there may be a chance that if we increase that pointer and check for the next scopes of element, okay, then there is a chance that we get 2, right? Because this one is less than and this one is greater than, so there may be a chance that we get 2 in next iterations, because this is less and this is shorter, so after that we get something greater. So the condition is if I is greater than j, and the second is if j is greater than I. Let's suppose this is my I and this is my j. In that case, I is less than j and the j is greater than I. In that case, we have to move I by 1 pointer. So here we have to increment our I pointer. Okay. Now we will check this is 1, this is 2, and again I is less than this 2. So we increment this counter by pointer by 1, and now we will check again. Now this is equal, so we create an answer array and push 2 into it, and when they are both are equal, we increment this by 1, we increment this by 1. Now in that case this is also equal, we do this, and we increment this by 1 and we increment this by 1. And if any of the pointer cross its boundary, we have to return our answer, because if let's suppose there is some elements 3 and 4 and this pointer crosses its boundary, so it is of no use to check for 3 and 4, because we have to find the common elements between two, and if this array is exhausted completely, then there is nothing present at this side for which we can find any intersection elements. That's why we have to return this. So if we talk about its time complexity, so the time complexity for sorting is n log n. Okay, if we use some merge sort, and here we in worst case the space complexity can be O of n if if whole element, if nums1 is same as nums2, then the answer should be then the space we use is same as the length of these arrays. So the overall complexity is n log n for that. So now let's see the code for this. So code is easy as that. So we sort the first array, we sort the second array. Then there are 2 pointers, and then there is an answer as an array where we store our answer. Now if both the pointers are not exhausted, it means they are within their boundaries, we have to check. If the nums of I is greater than j, it means there may be a chance that which is the smaller element. Okay, it may be a chance that after some iteration we get some bigger element. That's why we increment j. In the else case, we increment by I, and if they are equal, we put it to our answer and increment both by 1. Now submit it, and it is accepted. So this is the solution for that problem. Please subscribe, like, share and comment if you like it, and if you like the solution, please upvote it as well. Thank you.